expect a big-time crowd for this one from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Giants and their bitter rivals to the south, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done. The
date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Clayton Kershaw gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he had over 300 strikeouts last year. Yeah, that's a lot of swings and misses, and we'll probably see a lot of those in this one.
And with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Denard Span heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first to take care of Span for the game's first out.
In the second spot tonight, second baseman, Joe.
Settling in now, Joe Pennick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Sinking line drive out to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Buster Posey takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Kershaw comes set. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Puig, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Yeah, the number 2 and 3 guys come through with back-to-back hits here with one out in the first. Now they've got something cooking, and they'll try to stake themselves to an early lead.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he takes ball one.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
And, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. You can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting fifth.
So it's first and second with two men gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with two away.
Yeah, no shortage of base runners here already in the top of the first. That's going to load the bases now with two away, and that sets up a pretty big at-bat because you want to make sure you can get something here and strike first on the road.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Matt Duffy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Ground ball left side. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Giants leave them loaded. It's the Giants nothing, Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he was very effective last year. As a starting pitcher, he had an ERA under 3. When you do that, you're keeping your ball club in the game, giving them a chance to win every time out.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. We get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
Yasiel Puig will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And reined in, 1 away.
Batting second baseman.
Now to the plate, Howie Kendrick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here's Adrian now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
2 out, nobody on. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. After 1, no score. Brandon Crawford will dig in here to start out the top of the second. 7-8-9 here in a scoreless ball game.
And they'll be looking to make amends for that top of the first where they got the bases loaded but couldn't get anyone home.
Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second. Angel Pagan settles into the box for his first chance. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting ninth,
Madison Bumgarner will stand in, and he, of course, is no slouch up there as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Corey Seager strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Corey Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Down and away, ball one.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Over to get it now is Pagan as he takes charge for the first out.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Justin Turner stands in for the first time. In there, strike one.
0-1.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Batting sixth.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. We'll move to the third with no score. And there is Denard Span. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 2, Denard.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Striding into the box, Joe Panik. He reached on a single in his first try. Runners going. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And in a scoreless ball game, a lot of times it's a manufactured run that gets your guys on the board first, and they'll have an opportunity to do so now as he's in scoring position on the stolen base.
No one out with a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. Kendrick's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Digging in, Buster Posey. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
The right fielder,
Hunter Pence in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Giants lead it 1-0. Scott Van Slyke will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
left fielder.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Lays off 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And 1 gone now in the Dodger third.
Batting 8th, catcher,
Yasmani Grandal will get his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bouncing ball, foul. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
High in the air out to center field. Span is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Clayton Kershaw will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
And Pagan will tuck this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco. Kershaw looks in. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. A flip from short right gets him, and there are two away.
The batter, number 35, shortstop,
Brandon Crawford will stand in now, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Turner on the move, and that retires the side. Giants down in order, but they're up 1-0. Yasiel Puig will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
In a game like this, you've got to rely on your top-of-the-order hitters to make things happen. And they've done their part by getting on base. So now, this heart of the Dodger lineup, you need to pick them up.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Fielded by Panic to Crawford for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, you know, you get the top 2 guys in your lineup on base, and now you're setting yourself up for the big boys to come in and do some damage, and then this happens. Now you need your cleanup hitter to pick you up and at least get that runner home from third, now with 2 outs.
Here's Corey Seager as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Angel Pagan heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Left fielder, Angel Pagan.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Kershaw's ready. Here it is on 2-2. Pops this one up. Gonzalez is over. He's got it 1 away.
The pitcher number 4.
We'll take a look at this on Show Track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Tap foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing 4th is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. This is in the air to left. On the move is Van Slyke. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Joe Panic will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Turner has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco, but they're on top 1-0. Justin Turner will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he falls behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The left fielder, number 33, Scott Van
Ready now,
Slyke.
Scott Van Slyke. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. Buster Posey will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
Buster Posey.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
With one away, here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Gonzalez is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9,
Brandon Belt will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Yasmani Grandal will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. And taken in out there for the first out.
The pitcher, number 22,
Clayton Kershaw is into the box for his second appearance. 0-for-1 with a flyout. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made out there by Pagan, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig will dig in. 1-for-2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2-for-3.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Bumgarner sets. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Simple throw over there.
1-1. Here it is. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Span giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 1 left for LA. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Matt Duffy will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Brandon Crawford will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hernandez moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Angel Pagan will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments, and he needs to make one here.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Chopped foul right at home plate. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Giants down in order, but they lead it 1-0.
Inning stretch.
Adrian Gonzalez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. That's wide. 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Catch made out there by Pagan, and there are 2 gone now. Justin Turner come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Madison Bumgarner comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Toward left center and fairly deep. Back goes Van Slyke. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
And how important might that home run turn out to be in the whole grand scheme of things? That's going to make this now a 2-run game here in the top of the 8th. And with this bullpen needing 6 outs, they just got a little bit of wiggle room from their offense right there.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss.
Your attention, please. Now
And a new pitcher set to come on now as they turn things over to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell.
Center fielder number 2, Denard.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Joe Pennick digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Buster Posey steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And that is not good.
Popped high in the air. Seager settles under it near second. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
It probably goes without saying, but he'll be unhappy with that at-bat. This is a curveball, and Show Track shows you it's right in the strike zone, but all he can do is pop it straight up.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on Show Track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
A really good at-bat here as we watch it again. Look, he finds his pitch, drives it right back up the middle, and with two away, that runner doesn't have to hold up and make sure it drops. He's moving on contact, and he's going to wind up scoring easily.
Yimi Garcia will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Yimi Garcia.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Leading off the inning, Kike Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific, but will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, left fielder,
Scott Van Slyke will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. This is line to left, and that'll get down in front of Pagan for a base hit. Yasmani Grandal will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here. So he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2-1, here it is. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a line drive. foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Well, you know he's going to be happy to finally come away with that strikeout, but he's so deep into the start right now, and you hate to burn through that many pitches on one hitter as he did right there. Those at-bats, they seem to take a little bit more energy out of you later in the game than maybe back in the 1st or 2nd inning.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Sergio Romo is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Sergio Romo.
Yasiel Puig will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Avilan will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Matt Duffy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Pitch popped up. Turner is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 35, shortstop,
Brandon Crawford stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder, Angel Pagan.
Now in the box, Angel Pagan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit to short. Seager takes it in. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the San Francisco 9th. Last chance coming up for the guys in blue. They trail here 3-0. Santiago Casilla is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Santiago Casilla.
Howie Kendrick will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Casillas ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Ground ball right side. Belt has it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Pagan will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, a rough day so far. He's already got a hat trick, so I think it would be nice just to see him put some wood on it.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Strike 2 on the curveball, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. First pitch on its way. Kike Hernandez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, this one certainly wasn't a spotless finish, that's for sure. He does surrender a run, but he also gets the final out here to pick up the save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Madison Bumgarner. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
I feel love every once in a while.